What's up, guys? It's me, Holden, and welcome to Station Reviews Episode 2. Today we are reviewing a Metra station on the Union Pacific West Line, located close to the end of the line in the West Chicago suburbs. We have Geneva. Now, what we are going to do in this video is we are going to go over kind of what the station has to offer, kind of give it an overview without going into too much detail. And we are also going to see the train that I came there for. So, see you then. As we cross the tracks to see what the big station building has to offer, we're going to go over the different shops that they have there. So, starting off with the 3rd Street Bar and Grill, we have a pretty good, from what I've seen so far, a pretty good restaurant. And as we make our way around, it has a pretty clever logo based off of the train and the colors of the Union Pacific West Line. So if you want somewhere to go eat, that would probably be the place for some lunch and maybe a few drinks. Now as we come over here, we have Savia Cafe and Bakery. And we're going to start listing off the places more because they're more smaller now. There's Savia. Now over here we have KBN Shiro. Seems like a dessert place you can go get some food and dessert from. We seem to be a hair salon here, Calderones. We have JoJo's Hair Salon, which explains the hair salon there. Then we have the Geneva Depot, which is the generic part of the Metra station. Now, we can't go inside because it's locked, but it looks pretty ordinary with the typical seating and whatnot. But because I'm in a little bit of a time crunch right now at the time of filming, we are going to go back and get a ride back to the place where I was originally at. So, that's the overview of the building. And I'm going to give some more thoughts, and then we are going to see the train. So now that we went through what the building looks like and what the shops are, I may have pronounced some of them wrong. I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, to see the train, we actually crossed the tracks, so that's why in the beginning of the video you saw me crossing the tracks to get to the building, because that was after we saw the train. And while we were walking to the other side of the tracks, we saw those basic little awnings that they have at the Metra stations. And they also had some enclosed buildings with benches in them for during commuting hours, rush hour, that kind of stuff. Of course, they were closed, so we couldn't go in. But I think overall, this station is a pretty good station. It's not the best that I've been to, but out of the tons of Metra stations I've been to, it is far from the worst. And I'm talking the whole line, maybe even the whole system. This is not the worst. And there are some things that they could do better, which I don't have at the top of my head right now. I'm not here to criticize. I'm just here to give my input and feedback of the station. And yeah, overall, it's a pretty good station. And now, let's go see Metra Train 509 to Elburn.